Hey everybody, Bad Merc here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Through the Woods by Vinny and Frankie Tardamella. This is the book that came in. It's the hardcover collected edition. It's awesome. I got the bookmark that came with it. I got the sketchbook. It's got the cover by Kelsey Shannon. It's awesome. You can check that out too if you want on the campaign. This package really nice. Had the wrap and everything. I love that axe on the back cover. It's so awesome, so cool and symbolic. Yeah, it's just really cool. And then I read it. It was awesome book. Just this whole format. It's just European style. I think French or something. It's awesome. I love it. It's like a new standard. It's an awesome cover. I love the character design of this these two characters. All of them look really cool, but this guy looks awesome. It's a ghost story, you know. If you're into like horror, you know, you're gonna love this. A good spooky ghost story. The art in here is just, oh man, like just that alone. Look at that. It just opens up, sets the tone. It's real spooky, you know. The book is just it just has like a real classy feel to it. There's a lot of nuances in it and little subtleties here and there, and it's really cool, and it also has a lot of mystery to it, and it's got a detective story aspect to it. It's got some drama to it, and I think I mentioned action too. It's a genre bender. It's basically about this journalist. She's trying to figure out the story that she's trying to write about a bunch of, like, I believe old folks dying in a retirement home, and it's crazy too, because they're dying from some virus, and it's kind of relevant now too because of the whole thing going on right now with the pandemic, and it really made me think about that. And my dad, he's actually he's in a hospice right now, and he's having to deal with things like this whole thing going on. So it really hit home for me personally. And yeah, just the art is just so cool in here. I don't want to give too much away and spoil too much because I really want y'all to read it. But yeah, there's this just awesome character right here. This is Jack Lombardo, and he's got this cool wolf named Hatchet. And yeah, I love this character, man. I would like this is a one shot story, and I would love to see him in another one. Without giving too much away, this story is meant to be one story, but by golly. I'd like to see the guy in another one. You know, it's kind of sad to see him go so quick. And just me personally, like off the top of my head, I could think of probably 3 or 4 stories that he could be doing other stuff in, because I don't know, he just got this iconic look to him. In the name, Jack Lombardo, the same as the drummer of Slayer. And then if Jack, lumberjack, Jack Lombardo, it's kind of goes, you know, and it's really creative, you know. There's this really cool fight scene right here. I don't want to show it. He gets down with his bear, and he protects this little girl, you know. And as you go through the story, you learn about him, and he was this guy from the past, and basically he was this badass, like, awesome, you know, lumberjack warrior protector, you know, this hero, you know. And it's really hard for me to talk about him too much without giving a lot of the story away. But basically, the main character, or her name's Laura, and she's having to deal with these ghosts and this journey that she's on, and she's uncovering things about the paranormal. And this scene right here, it really stuck out to me. I liked it a lot. They start talking about, like, paraplasm, you know, energized material formed from beyond the physical world. That's 1. 2, a plasmic substance that is left from paranormal activity being present in a given area. Weather disturbances such as storms help strengthen supernatural energies. And then you got this right here: personal items can make paranormal energies. And it goes, like, they list a lot of really cool stuff too, and it's things that it's things that you know about if you're into the horror genre and stuff like that. But when it's listed the way Frankie laid it out right there, I was like, oh, that's just cool. Like, you know, the way that he just drops it, just dropping all the knowledge on it. You know what I mean? They just put it right there for you. You know, like, a paranormal entity may communicate specifically with the living when and if the living come across certain information pertaining to the entity's past. So I'm like, ooh, that's cool, you know. And it's just like a lot of this lore of the exposition of the way the spirits are set up in this Through the Woods verse, you know. And she's yeah, basically just doing her homework, you know. And there's just some really cool scenes in here. Let me see. Let me show you another picture I like. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. This one right here, it's real iconic, you know. That's Lombardo, you know, he's up to something, you know. You don't really know what he's doing, but he's up to something, you know. But you just, yeah, you basically got to read further on and, you know, check out the book. And, yeah, it's just beautiful art. The way it's all put together, the book. I could name drop a couple things too about this, like that it reminded me of, but I wouldn't do that because it would probably spoil the story. And I don't want you guys to. I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to read it. And yeah, it's an awesome book. It's you know, it's the quality is super high standard. Artwork is gorgeous. I will say that I think this would be an awesome movie. You know, maybe directed by like, I don't know, Guillermo del Toro or something like that. Maybe not someone else, but either way, it'd be a good movie or it'd be a good mini series. I could totally see it being a mini series. And yeah, man, he's just a badass. There's a certain thing at the end of the story, like, oh, okay, all right. There's a lot they could do with him. You know, like there's some possibilities. You know, but you know, the story's not meant to be that way. You know, but yeah, I definitely give the Tartamella's Through the Woods, Two Horns Way Up. Check it out. And if you want to, you guys can go over to Indiegogo. It's still live right now, and you can pick it up. You know, this is a book that you don't want to sleep on. You know, you want to pick it up now. You can get the, you know, they got the ash can that I have too. It's really cool. It shows how Vinny, you know, his whole process on how he does things a little bit. You know, it shows like his behind the scenes stuff, the sketches and whatnot. You can get the graphic novel if you want, just for $40. You know, this is what I got. I got the comic and the ash can. I would recommend getting that, you know, or you get a head sketch. His head sketches are very detailed and, you know, high definition. They're not like your regular run of the mill head sketch. So it's more like a portrait. Yeah, it's really cool. Or you can, you know, get the original cover art. If I had the money, I would buy that. I'd put that in a frame and hang it on my wall. That's because I really like that cover. It's I don't know. It's just iconic. It kind of has like for me, it kind of has like a Drew Struzan like movie. It looks like a movie poster, and I'm really, you know, on metal movies and brewskis. So, but yeah, come over and check this out. Pick up the book. It's a really good book. And if you want to, you could check out my book too. It's called Butch Cleaver. I'm launching it on 7-Eleven. If you want to sign up, you get you're gonna get an exclusive trading card with it. And my book's it's a horror book like Through the Woods. This one's a horror western. It's a little bit of dark fantasy thrown in. It's about a butcher that gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level, so he can make all kinds of bone weaponry, man. And he's trying to figure out who killed him. So it's kind of like a murder mystery too, but also revenge take. So and he's got his little, you know, his little bull right there that he friends, and you know he rides a bull around. He don't ride horses. That's his buddy, and yeah, that's him right there when he wakes up. And that's the logo right there. So, you know, if you want, check it out. I'll have a link for Butch Cleaver and Through the Woods in the link, and you guys could check it out. This also came with a cool bookmark. It's this really cool collection. You know, I think that this this is the way to go, man. If you can do it, I would love to do my book hardcover like this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. But one day, that's like something I would love to do. It's definitely on my bucket list. And if I could do, you know, it's just you know what I mean? Like you can't really. I don't know. I just love it. It's just a good standard, you know. And I was also at the beer store, and I picked this up right here. It's an amber ale by Anderson Valley. It's called BOONT Amber, so it's red, just like regular 5.8. But look at that. It's got a beer on it. You like that? It's part bear, part deer. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a crack at it and see what it's all about. Smells pretty good. Yeah. Let's see. That's smooth. Very tasty. Very tasty amber ale. So I give the Anderson Valley BOONT Amber Ale 2 horns up. And as always, folks, if you like metal, you like movies, you like brewskis, you like comics, and stop on by, ring that bell, smash that like for metal, movies, and brewskis. You folks have a great day. Be cautious and be brave.